More cuts today, Paul.
Yeah, I didn't. I have to say I didn't expect that. I've actually heard from two people about this one. I didn't really hear from too many last time.
Yeah, well, I think this is all right. They said they'd have all the announcements done, I think, by March.
Okay, so you think this is just a part?
Oh, yeah.
The
So they
realization
announced
part of
10,000
the-
cuts, and then
I
it's
gotcha.
in like
Okay.
several waves.
So when they announced this originally, did anyone get laid off then?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna. Oh, right. Actually, I know they did. Okay. I'm sorry. Right. So okay. For some reason, I guess I assumed we were done with this. All right.
Nope.
Yeah. This is not good. Okay. Not okay, but whatever. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. There are parts of the company where you're like, yeah, no, I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Surface, HoloLens, mixed reality. Yep,
Yeah.
got it. Xbox, really? I mean, you're making your biggest corporate acquisition of all. Well, I guess there you go. You're getting employees. I don't know. It seems like an odd time to be cutting a part of the business that you've claimed as the future or a future. I don't know.
The AI will fix it, they claim. Actually, they don't claim that, but I don't know. But
listen, AI is going to be writing games soon. Don't worry about that. Call of Duty, AI could churn that pig out right now, no problem. Just
well, it's real
throw
easy.
that
All they got to
bouillabaisse
do
together and mix it up
is just change the color wheel and slap a ship button.
That's just exactly. Oh God.
Which we get a big update next week.
Do we?
Well,
I guess
it depends on
who
which
we
version
are.
you play.
Let me explain this update from my perspective. All right, actually, let me explain the update first from your perspective. People who play the game that nobody pays for are going to get a buttload of new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
People who paid $70 for Call of Duty are getting jack squat.
No. You're getting some things, but they're all old things.
Okay, well
You're getting a map that was
right.
supposed to launch with the game that they pulled, and now we're giving back.
Right.
And then 2 like remade maps, and that's it. That's about it.
Okay, so 2 things to that. I know that this new Call of Duty got into some hot water because some of the locations and maps are real places.
Yeah.
Like one of the maps that made it through is it's basically the Rijksmuseum or whatever. Oh no, not the Rijksmuseum. A different place. Anyway, a museum in no, not a museum. Sorry, it's a hotel in Amsterdam. And I guess that hotel was not happy about this, but that whatever, nobody cares about you, hotel, so it's in the game. And then that other level that was there in the beta, which I didn't get to play because I was away that week, is another map where someone complained or whatever, and I don't know what it is. Maybe that's the museum or something. I don't know. I don't mind remade maps. In fact, I got to be honest. There are so many excellent maps from the past. I'm curious why we're making new ones at this point, but yeah, not a lot. And by the way, since this game came out and today, meaning someone who plays just multiplayer, has received 2 of the most inconsequential maps imaginable. One of which is one that's been remade about 180 times. No, that's not really fair, but it's a remake, and it's like okay, I got to tell you. I find myself being very choosy about maps now because I know the ones I really like and the ones that are like and I don't even bother. So I kind of rotate through maybe 4, 5 maps at most. I need new maps, and this will help. But this thing, season 2 was delayed. Like, how long does it take?
Well, I don't know. If you think this is a shallow bit of content, you should jump over to the Halo camp and you could see what 2 years.
That's fair. But then again, Call of Duty is the best-selling game franchise of all time, and whatever it is, and certainly the best-selling game of the holiday season. This thing roared to $1 billion quicker than any entertainment title in history.
Yep.
Thank you for taking my money. Could you now, fulfill the promises you made? I mean, it's a little disheartening. That's all I'm saying.
Now, if you're a Warzone fan, the best mode ever is coming back with a brand new map made by a good studio. It should be
all on my finger.
Resurgence.
Oh well.
Resurgence is good. It'll be.
All right. Listen, I'm going to try it. You never know.
You should. Of
I
all
will. No,
the
I absolutely will.
battle royale style, like Resurgence is the best because deaths don't really have too many consequences. I mean, they have consequences, but not too many until
I'm absolutely looking
the very
for no
end.
consequent deaths. I don't know, dude. When does this happen?
Wednesday. The 15th. Wednesday, I think.
15th, okay.
Oh, yeah. Looking forward to that.
It's only a month late. It's okay.
I think it's only 2 weeks late. Isn't it? I thought it was supposed to be February 1st. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's happening the 15th. That's that.
Look, it's bad enough I can't upgrade a gun without using other guns.
Yeah, they messed that up. That's.
I'm at the point now where I just pay for it. Is there like $15 I could throw at somebody to just upgrade this gun? Because seriously, I am not. It's hard enough playing this damn game with a gun that actually works. You need me to run around like a kid in a commercial, doesn't know what he's doing, for like 2 weeks, so I can upgrade to like a muzzle flash thing or something. Like I just want to get the thing upgraded. And
here's another question for you, Paul Thurrott.
Yeah.
So Yusuf Mahedi last night, late yesterday, said 1 million people have signed up and are on the wait list for the Bing AI
I know where you're going with this. Yep.
Is that a good number?
Thank you. Exactly. Because taken in isolation, 1 million sounds like a lot of people.
Right. It's like a million's a lot of people. It's a lot of dollars.
How many people used Google search yesterday? How many people used Google search just during that time period?
Yeah.
How many billions of people? Yeah. Well, like we said, we talked about this, I don't know, yesterday or the other day. There's no doubt that Bing will get some kind of a bump from this.
Oh,
in
sure.
Fact, I started an article called, in fact, this is why I wrote it, because of this very thing. It's called the Microsoft Problems That AI Cannot Fix. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to ruin this article, but look, I read a justification for them sticking with the Bing brand, because one of the questions that I think is a reasonable question is, Bing is kind of a failure. Maybe it's time for something new. Branding is important, right? I mean, Microsoft has a handful of good brands, which they've done kind of, good or bad depending on the brand. Like Skype is a great brand still, barely. Kind of destroyed that. Xbox is a great brand, right? Windows, obviously, Office, whatever. But Bing? Yeah. Bing is like the Zune of search engines, It's like, I remember that. It's the butt of a joke on the Family Guy. It's the only reason we remember it is because of how bad it is. And, there's I don't want to get too nitpicky about stuff, but even during that, have you watched the presentation, by the way?
I've watched most of it, yes, now.
Yeah. So you would have noticed that, their little proprietary comment Yusuf Mehdi made was, and he explained what that meant, which was some combination of this next-gen ChatGPT or OpenAI technology, which we're not calling ChatGPT-4, but we know it is, whatever. And then it's like the learnings we got from Bing, and you're like, is that good? I'm not sure if that's good. Look, and they talk about how they've been like ceaselessly updating this thing over the years, and it's like, that have you? Has anyone noticed? I don't know. Some people obviously use Bing, I guess, but some low percentage of people. But you don't want to admit that to people, know? It's embarrassing.
Well, the thing that caught me was there's ChatGPT said we have 100 million monthly active users.
Right.
100 million. Microsoft says we have 1 million on the wait list. So you checked 1% potentially.
Right. That's the problem with the wait list, by the way. I think a lot of people were excited. Like, the number they're not going to tell you is 100 million or 50 million or whatever went to the site that day because they were all excited about this news, found out they had to be put on a wait list. That tossed most of them out of the bucket there. And then I bet the majority of the people who were left saw that thing where it said, this is what you have to do to move up on the list. And they were like, no, absolutely not. And I don't think enough has been written about the crap fest that is the Bing mobile app, or the things you were doing wrong to your computer by accepting these Microsoft defaults or whatever they call them. This stuff is so bad, it created a new chapter of the Windows 11 book I wrote. I want to be super clear to people, you need not to do this. And if you did choose this, here's how you reverse it, because you don't want this. It's bad. And I don't know. There's so many people who have written a story that is some version of Google faceplants in their response to ChatGPT/Bing or whatever. But honestly, I think the way that Microsoft rolled out this Bing thing is a very similar face planting. And I think the evidence is that thing you just said, the 1 million. That's really not a lot of people. There are 1.4 billion people using Windows 10 and 11. 1.4 billion. That's the potential audience. So what is 1 million of that? Is that 1%?
No, it's not even 1%.
1/100th of 1%. Whatever. I mean, you see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's that's not success. Now, listen, when it goes public, we'll talk. We'll see how it goes.
Right.
But but that 100 million figure, right? Mm-hmm. That's the lightning in the bottle that Microsoft has never gotten with mobile, right? With mobile apps and services, with whatever. It's that breakthrough consumer thing,
Mm-hmm.
What was that app that everyone used, DALL-E or whatever, or things like DALL-E, where you could take a selfie and it would make all these stylized pictures of you, so you look like a superhero or you look like a Greek god or whatever.
I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know. That came out of nowhere. It was the biggest thing in the world for 10 seconds. It probably got hundreds of millions, billion, I don't know, downloads across Android and iOS. That's exactly the type of success Microsoft has never seen in this modern era with new things. It's what they want. Like, I get it, but Bing, that you're going to go to Bing. That's your Bing.
Bong.
Bing. Yeah, sorry. Bing, sorry.